54 Below. Your ticket purchase helps preserve and expand the art of cabaret, allowing us to present world-class performers on our stage. We invite you to deepen your connection to the wonderful music and talented artists by joining 54 Below's Patron program. Please scan the QR code on your table or visit 54below.org to learn more. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Sometimes you get the peaches, sometimes you get the pits. Sometimes your world comes crashing down and you wanna call it quits. Sometimes you get the melons, sometimes you get the ride, and you wish that you could leave all of your troubles behind.
Now it's hard to make the best of a bad situation, so set your GPS for a new destination.
Gather all your friends for a New York vacation. All put on a show.
Curtain up.
Sometimes you get the noise, sometimes you get the peel. Sometimes you hurt your heart and don't know if it'll heal.
Sometimes you get the apple, sometimes it's just the core. But maybe that'll turn into something more.
Sometimes it can feel like there's trouble always brewing, and something in the way of the dreams you're pursuing.
But look at where you are tonight and think of what you're doing. You're putting on a show. 54 Below, baby, don't you know?
Curtain up.
But you know you got a little lead to pick you up again. Oh, it's turning up. Turning up, turning up. You always keep my heart, and will never be apart. Turning up,
All right. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, friends. Welcome to Curtain Up at 54 Below, the Curtain Up Songwriters Workshop. Now, show of hands, who here has been to a Curtain Up show before? A few hands, all right, some of our Virginia folks. Who here has never been to a Curtain Up show before? Oh, ooh, more hands, this is exciting. Well, let me tell you a little bit about what it is, how it works, and what you're gonna see. My name is James Ballard. Thank you. And I am the artistic director of the Curtain Up Songwriters Workshop. Now, what is the Curtain Up Songwriters Workshop, you might be saying? The Curtain Up Songwriters, you're gonna hear me say it a lot. The Curtain Up Songwriters Workshop was founded in 2018 by myself and the director of Curtain Up, who also just happens to be my mom, Dana Ballard. It is a new works program where we get New York City-based new musical theater writers to create original work for students at the university. We get them together to write both solos and ensemble pieces. They have a conversation based on a series of prompts that we give them as a sort of jumping off point, and it culminates at the end of the year in a concert of original work. We have now had nearly 30 original songs written for this program. You're not going to hear them all tonight, so there are so many lovely ones, we might have to do this again. But you're going to hear a selection of some of our very best. The songs tonight were written from across the years that we've done this program. That opening number was actually written specifically for this show by Eli Bolin and Mike Pettry. Give them a round of applause. No strangers to y'all here at 54 Below. They wrote and arranged the music for the Netflix special John Mulaney and the Sack Lunch Bunch, among many other fun projects. And I thought, all right, who would be fun to like write us a theme song? Those guys. So everything else you're going to hear tonight was written in previous years up until now for this program. And our first song that we're going to be featuring, we actually have one of our student soloists who the song was written for originally, who's going to tell you just a little bit about it. So please welcome to the stage Curtain Call's Sid Lawrence, accompanied by her composer, Billy Recce.
Hey y'all, is this on? Are we on?
Oh, we told them it wasn't going to be on.
Oh, okay, I'll just project. This is so nice. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, this is such a cool program, and I'm so excited to be here and present this song for its New York debut, right? We love that. We love the New York debut. And everybody looks so gorgeous and beautiful tonight. It's like the Golden Globes. Oh my gosh, it's fabulous. Who are you wearing? Yeah, so we were paired together, and you told me so much about your life, and there were so many amazing stories, and you also said you had a sort of twisted and dark sense of humor, and I was like, I want that. Bring me that.
That one.
Exactly. So how about you tell us a little bit of the story of the song, and we'll dive in.
So when Billy and I first met, we hopped on a little Google Meet, and he was having me tell him about my life and about my college experience. And I told him about my dad, Greg, who unexpectedly passed away my junior year of college. I was about to go on this big trip full of these brand new experiences, and I knew he'd want me to go, but we talked about how I navigated grief while trying to experience these new things. And what's so special about this song to me is when I was talking about my senior year, I said I was sad that I was missing out on having my dad here for these big moments. And so this song is a moment that I was able to have with him during my senior year, and I am forever grateful to Billy for making that happen. You old pile of bones just sitting here since 67 million BC. Brontosaurus, all these years without your family, can't imagine just how lonely you must be. But while I excavate your fossil, Mom just dropped the most colossal little asteroid that turned my skies to gray. You and me, pal, guess we both had quite a day. 'Cause whoa, well, no one warned me that the herd could be so big. To join the Dead Dad Club at the Dinosaur Dig. Brontosaurus, friendly herbivore, forgive me. Hope you don't mind if I shed a tear or three. Brontosaurus, sorry if I talk your ear off. Hope you don't have somewhere else you gotta be. One day Brontosaurus, dude, I don't know how you did it. All these years and way beneath the dirt and stone. The Brontosaurus, maybe time brought us together just to help us feel a little less alone. With this tiny distinction, you who made it through extinction, somehow this is the day I'll make it through. And just keep digging, just like Dad would want me to. To join the Dead Dad Club at the Dinosaur Dig. Dad, I wish you were at the Dinosaur Dig.
Good morning, everybody. Now, every year when we've done the program, we give our songwriters and our students these prompts to discuss, and then basically give them leave to go on their way in terms of whatever they want to write stylistically. We always end up with a really nice variety on the concert, but we don't give them much direction, so it's really fascinating to see what gets written every year. We've had contemporary musical theater, Sondheimy pieces, we've had jazz numbers, we've had operatic numbers, and every once in a while, we get really lucky, we get an early 2000s emo number. And if you commission Alexander Sage Oyen to write a song for you, that's what you're gonna get. So let's kick it old school. Here to sing Back It Up by Alex Sage Oyen, please welcome to the stage, curtain calls, Michael Tock.
I sit here thinking I used to be good. I sit here drinking, feeling misunderstood. I feel rejected, all around rejected. I sit here thinking I used to be good. Drag myself down to build myself up and let it all burn once I realize that I am not enough. And I wish I had anything real to back it all up. So back it all up. I sit here wondering if life can improve. Hangovers thundering, I've yet to move. I'm very lucid, I've got no future, kid. I sit here wondering if I can improve. drag themselves down to build themselves up and let it all burn once they realize that they are not enough. And I wish I had anyone real to back me up, and then the cycle continues. All up. So back it all up.
And now for something completely different. So these prompts we give every year, again, they're jumping off points, but many years we'll suggest a theme to see where it goes. In 2023, we suggested the theme of mirrors, what they can be, what they can mean, etc. So our next song in the program, written by Angela Sclafani, took this idea and used the idea, the story of Alice Through the Looking Glass as a sort of jumping off point, the idea of mirrors being both a vessel of self-reflection and self-discovery. So here to sing Through the Looking Glass by Angela Sclafani, please welcome to the stage, curtain calls, Arilyn Webster.
How did Alice pass right through the looking glass? Palm upon palm, a breath before dawn, climbed into strange worlds with no fear.
How long will I need? A minute.
can almost hear her. And trying not to crack, to leave the glass intact. The other night I went there in my dreams, bracing for impact, keeping my contact. Inside there's a voice that screams. Who would I be if I let myself be? If I let myself run right through? What will I be when I get to know me? The one across the mirror. Every little part of me is getting clearer. And Alice, I can hear her.
So on the subject of themes, our theme that we suggested for our 2019 workshop was the idea of the phoenix rising from the ashes. You can go in a lot of directions with this idea, and one of our songwriters that year took it very literally. I believe they wrote at the top of their score in all caps, "I understood the assignment," and wrote us this piece that you're about to hear that's beautiful and haunting and really hard. But when we were planning this concert, I said, all right, we gotta do it. So this song, titled Requiem for a Phoenix, the idea is, what would a funeral mass look like where the mourners present are expecting the deceased to rise at any moment? So here to perform Heath Saunders' Requiem for a Phoenix, please welcome back to the stage Curtain Call, joined by three of our fabulous New York guest artists, Dana Aber, Alana Saunders, and Janelle J. Lawrence.
Requiem aeternam, dona eis requiem, et lux perpetua eis, dona eis requiem sempiternam, requiem.
She'll come back, she can't be gone. She said she'd come back, she'll come back, she's not gone. No, she'll come back, she can't be gone. She said she'd come back, she'll come back, she's not gone. No, she'll come back,
Say your
she
peace,
said she'd come back, she'll come back, she's not gone. No, she'll come back,
whisper prayers,
she said she'd come back, she'll come back, she's not gone. No, she'll
they
come back,
who grieve the grief is theirs.
she'll come back, she can't be gone. She said she'd come back, she'll come back, she's not
Grief
gone.
consumes and sorrow wears.
She's not gone. No, she'll come back, she's not gone. No, she'll come back.
Requiem.
Sanctus Dominus Deus Sabaoth. Veni succeedi et terra gloria tua.
She'll come back, she can't be gone. She said she'd come back, she'll come back, she's not gone. She'll come back, she can't be gone. She said she'd come back, she'll come back, she's not gone. No.
Some of the prompts ask both students and songwriters to explore their deepest, darkest fears. Most often not, those fears turned out to be spiders.
All right, that last number was written by Christy Bauer for our first year of the program in 2018. Christy, a phenomenal musical theater writer who wrote a musical called The Fitzgeralds of St. Paul, which just had let's give it up. We just premiered at Irish Repertory, is that right? Seth would know.
Irish Classical Theater in Buffalo.
Irish Classical Theater in Buffalo, thank you. Fitzgeralds of St. Paul. It's not a Gatsby musical, but it's Gatsby adjacent. Because now that the rights are public domain, another 100 Gatsbys just got off of the bus and got into the pool. We're seeing it tomorrow. Okay, so this next number is a really fun one, and I might be a little biased because it was written by me and my writing partner Seth Christenfeld. So this was a song written for the 2020 workshop, which turned into the 2021 workshop. We just shifted it over a year due to COVID, but in 2021, we had just gotten permission to gather again. We did this outside under a big awning, and it was a lot of fun. So I thought we want to bring back one from that year, and I like a little representation of the program. So, here to sing this really fun, really cool song, we have another one of our fabulous New York guest artists. You may have seen him on the national tour of Jagged Little Pill, or in Heath, with just wrapped up its run over at New World Stages. Please welcome to the stage, Sean Doherty, to sing Live on Stage.
This is a strange and scary world we've got. Time and again we try to change the plot. It's too much, I don't know what to do. Raindrops are falling, skies are overcast. So many things we thought would last have passed. I want to make a mark here. I'm shouting in the dark here. There's just one thing getting me through.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Put me on the stage beneath the hot light. All that I need are a mic and a spotlight, 'cause everything is perfect when I sing. I wanna swing with Frank and Dino, sing all the songs, all the classics that we know, 'cause everything is perfect when I sing. I wanna stand in front of Dorsey's band, see Krupa's the beat of my heart. I wanna croon and fly into the moon, so baby when do it start? Just give me a chance and I'll be singing, get up and dance, and the joint will be swinging, the band will play, and I'll feel like a king. 'Cause no matter what is happening in the outside world, everything is perfect when I sing. Ba-da-dee-da-da, ba-da-da-dee-doo-dee-doo, ba-da-dee-da, la-da-dee-da, zoo-dee-da. Ba-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo, ba-da-dee-doo-doo, ya-da-da-da-da-da-dee-doo. I wanna stand with a great big band, with Maisie or Goodman or Shaw. I wanna shout and let the music out like no one you ever saw. Just give me a chance.
right. See, I told you it was fun. It's a fun song. And I like it when Sean likes it when he sings. I like it when Sean sings too. So our next song on the program is a very special one, and another one that right from the beginning when we were putting the show together, I said, oh, it's gotta be on there. This was the very first song ever written for Curtain Up. This was our first workshop in 2018. I put out some feelers, talked to a few writers, and at this point I'm thinking, well, I think it's a cool idea, and I hope one or two other people do too. And I was amazed by the enthusiastic response I got. One of the very first composers I asked to write, a fellow New York University Graduate Musical Theater Writing Program alum, Rona Siddiqui, who's a fantastic composer-lyricist, as well as an incredible music director. She was the MD for A Strange Loop on Broadway, among many other things. And she wrote for us this really incredible, wonderful, heartfelt song that you're about to hear, performed by a good friend of the composer, who is also a fantastic, multifaceted performer, fellow cat lover, and a familiar face to those of you who frequent 54 Below. Here to sing Through My Eyes by Rona Siddiqui, please welcome Lauren Molina.
Hello. Let me just get situated here. Hi over there. Hi. I don't know how to help you, and that's bullshit. Since helping people is my forte. So when you say you're lost and feeling aimless, I bust out my map to show you the way. But I know that's not really how this goes, that I can't force you through. This is more than just an adolescent lapse, and I know we can't pretend it isn't here. But God, I wish there was some magic I could do to separate the you from the pain. But one thing I can do is remind you who you are through my eyes. Through my eyes, your coffee runs and frisbee in the park, your skateboard down the driveway and giggles in the dark, your extra cheese on pizza and Saturday cartoons, your racing home from sports camp on summer afternoons. That's you, kid, always through my eyes. If you think you're alone here, you're mistaken, since getting in your biz is what I do. I may not be beside you at this moment, but my tentacles are reaching out to you. So just know, if you need to vent or cry, or meditate or rage, it's all good and I'm here standing by. And just know that facing shit is hard, so if today feels like you cannot muscle through, that there's nothing you can do, that's okay too. But here's what I will do, I'll remind you who you are through my eyes. Through my eyes, your made-up plans with silly little names, your giant tubs of kettle corn and soccer games, your heavy metal licks on electric guitars, your outdoor concerts under glittering stars. That's you, kid, always through my eyes. But I can be quiet too, and I can just sit here with you, 'cause we're family. Baby, that's what families do. So baby, I will love you through the bullshit, since loving you is my forte. Oh, and even with no map, and even with no plan, there's no space, no time when I'm not always through my eyes.
Back in January 2024, I was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder. I grew up in a household where I wasn't fully able to express my emotions. And now in adulthood, I see myself failing to learn how to love myself. I look in the mirror. Sometimes I see a person who could truly make an impact in this world. But sometimes when I also look in the mirror, I feel like I see a monster. I hear you snoring up there. Your dreams must be good. God, could I join you up there if I could? Safe under blankets and sheets, pillow under my head. If I only could get out from under the bed. But monsters should stay out of the light, out of the sight of people. I'll only bring chaos and fright and screams, which would ruin your dreams. And I hear you snoring up there, safe in your bed. I know it's safer with me here instead. I used to live in the light, breathe in your air, walking with people and no one would care. Sunlight would fall on my face and I could relax. But under the sunlight you could see the cracks. I didn't mean to do it, but monsters should stay under the bed, hidden instead of traveling, counting the sheep, not counting the dead, and slowly dying. Monster away, save us the dread, save all our heads unraveling. Monsters must stay right where they're put, under our noses and under our foots, down with the cobwebs, the dust and the suits, away, away. Why can't I hold something and not crush it in my hands? Why is my life a joke that Sounds like it's fun. Running and smiling and feeling the sun. Maybe the sound is enough to comfort my head. 'Cause monsters should stay out of the lights under the bed.
That song was Monster, written by R.J. Christian, for our soloist, Curtain Call's Josiah Randles. All right, well, we have one more song for you this evening. And I told my mom I wasn't going to get my phone out, but I don't think I'm going to remember everybody to thank without it, so I've done okay so far. But let me make sure I make our special thank yous. So a few special thank yous to give out. From the university, Christopher Otwell, our student tour manager, Lexi Bogan, who helped us put together this whole video, organize everything for our group. Let's give it up for our incredible band. We have Alex Petty on the guitar, Sharice Rogers on the bass, and Carol Moore on the drums. Let's give it up one more time for our fabulous New York City guest artists, Dana Aber, Alana Saunders, Janelle J. Lawrence, Sean Doherty, and Lauren Marina. Let's also give it up one more time for Curtain Call's director, who again just happens to be my mom, Dana Ballard. Leads the class and also put in an insane amount of work to put this show together, playing piano and getting outfits together and getting everybody onto and off the train and to the train station and this and that and the other. I asked my mom, well, do you want to get up and talk and give a little speech at the show? And she said, no. So we will thank her from here. I'll do the talking for both of us. And last but not least, I want to thank every single member of Curtain Call. We have... have them all in order. Here we go. Sky Craft, Samira Gharavi, Kai Gutierrez-Wood, Sid Lawrence, our Curtain Call alum, will join us. Timmy Mayowa, Josiah Randles, McKenna Slocum, Nico Thomas, Michael Tock, Bobby Vinson, and Arilyn Webster. And if I missed anybody, we love you, but too bad. So our final number is another one I knew right from the beginning that we would want to include on this concert. It's a gorgeous piece written for us in 2023 called Strangest Turns for the whole ensemble. And the hook that comes up over and over again is the strangest turns make up a life. And I think, just in general with the state of the world, we are in for some strange turns right now, so we can all relate. But for those of you in the room not familiar with the lore, those of you from Virginia know it, but a little bit about what's going on with this concert, this program. So we started planning this concert about a year ago after having done the series since 2018. We said, wouldn't it be cool to take this group to New York, do a 54 Below show, go to some Broadway shows as our New York debut. So we started putting it together. We made an announcement. We raised money. We did all this stuff. It was happening. We signed the contracts with 54 Below. The show was on. At the end of last May, unbeknownst to any of us, the university, nobody who's here, but some of the higher-ups, announced that about 15 major programs were being cut, including the theater major. Y'all, it's just the facts. So immediately, we didn't know, well, is this trip gonna happen? Is this show gonna happen? We signed contract, we raised money, we didn't know what's going on. Well, nobody really knew what was going on. But we made things come together. We didn't know in the fall who was gonna come back with the future of this program, the major in jeopardy. All of our students returned. They came to do this show. Let's give a round of applause. And as of right now, there is theater happening at the university. We have some majors finishing their major. But as for the future of this program, the university program, what is the future? Well, we don't know. We're in the middle of a strange turn. Is this the end of Curtain Up? I don't want to make any big proclamations. Maybe not. Maybe it evolves into something new. It's perhaps the end of one chapter, perhaps the beginning of another. But if there's one thing that I know about theater, and all of the arts, but theater in particular, because that's why we're here, theater is malleable and resilient. Whatever you throw at it in the most unlikely circumstances, theater survives. Yes, woo for that. One of my professors at NYU used to say that theater is a lot like a perpetually sinking ship. It's always going down, but it's always going to come back up with something new. So what does the future hold for all of us for this program? I don't know. But tonight, we want to celebrate these students, these songwriters, and the achievements we've all made together. And I think we've had a dang good time. So one more time, let's welcome them all up to the stage to perform Strangest Turns, written with music by Matias and lyrics by Sarah Hammond. Please welcome, one more time, Curtain Call.
I've a tale of a mirror in a castle, and everything so strange and still. If you find it, you can see the future, but the future only shows what's true. So it shows love, but also mischances. It shows joy, but also hardship.
It shows your luckiest day and the dumbest thing you do. For every standing ovation, there's a bummy too. The strangest turns make up alive.
They're
will find.